This video was produced by the UCD Maths Support Centre in conjunction with the UCD Access Centre. In this video, we're going to take a look at the formulae for an equation of a line and look at how we go about graphing lines. So, the first formula that we have for the equation of a line, you might recall from the junior certificate, is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, where we have x1, y1 is a point on the line, and m is our slope, which you would get from using your slope formula from before. The next definition for the equation of a line we have is the definition y is equal to mx plus c, where m is your slope and c is the point where the line cuts the y-axis. The third definition for equation of a line that is often used is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and if the equation of the line is given in this form, the slope is equal to minus a over b. And to see that, we can just go up here, and if we have the equation ax plus by plus c equals 0, if we rearrange this to just have our y on one side, then we would have by is equal to minus ax minus c. So that's subtracting ax and c from both sides. And if we do that over here, we would end up with some cancellation happening. So we just have by is equal to minus ax minus c. And now if we divide both sides by b, we have on the left hand side our b's would cancel, leaving us with just y is equal to minus a over b times x minus c over b. Now remember that this minus c over b is just where, if we look at equation number 2 down here, this minus c over b, in our case up here, is just that point where the line cuts the y-axis. But the important thing we're looking for here is our minus a over b. And since this equation here is written in the same way as equation 2 down here, y is equal to something times x minus a constant, y is equal to something times x plus a constant. That something multiplying our x is our slope. So m in our case up here is minus a over b, our slope that we have down here. Slope is minus a over b. So now we're just going to take a look at a couple of examples where we're asked to graph lines. So our first example here, we're asked to graph the line 2y minus 3x equals 2. So the first thing we're going to do in our solution is to rearrange this so that it looks like this up here, our y equals mx plus c, because if we do that, we'll be able to find out what our m is and what our c is. And from those two numbers, we'll be able to draw our line. So if we look at the equation we're given, 2y minus 3x equals 2, if we add a 3x to both sides, we'll see that the 3x on the left cancels with the minus 3x, and on the right we're just left with 3x plus 2. Then if we just divide both sides by 2, from from here to here, we get just y on its own on the left, and 3 over 2x plus 1. Then all we need to do is compare what we have here to what we have above in our equation y equals mx plus c. So if we do that, we have m first is the number in front of x, so our m is 3 over 2, which is rise over run, as we had before. And we also know then that the line will cut the y-axis at this number here, our c up here, is now a 1. So that means it'll cut the y-axis at 1. So then if we just draw an x and a y-axis, an x-axis and a y-axis, we already know one point is 0, 1, this point here. Then we know our rise is 3, so we go up 1, 2, 3, up to this point here. And then our run is 2, so we go across 1, 2, and we find another point on our line. And then all we have to do is draw a straight line with a ruler through those 2 points, and we have the line we want.